And we back! Free agency is still going on as today. And no, I'm not supposed to be in control of the Thunder, even though they did some cool stuff. Instead, we are here to see what the Paul George 76er thing could potentially look like, man. Of course, they got Tyrese Maxey, who signed a 5-year, $203 million contract. Shout out to the Maxey family. They also brought in Eric Gordon on the minimum. They drafted Jared McCain. They brought in PG-13 at 34 years old, 4-year contract, looking good. Kelly Oubre's back on 2 years, 16. They also brought Drummond back 2 years, 10. And this is the rest of the team as of right now. Technically, free agency is still going on. We are not in control of things. I kind of just want to see exactly how things look, man. And they still got just a little bit of money to spend. So they could complete that roster because technically they don't have a single power forward on the team. So I'm curious to see what they do. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's see what these 76ers could look like next season. So they brought in Trenton Watford, 2 years, $8 million-ish. Robert Covington is back. Back to where it started, right? His career started here. The answer is no. 1 year in Houston. And then, I do not remember this from Rocco, man. I do not remember him being a 2-point per game guy to a 13-point per game guy like that. But let's say back where it started, or the most memorable time of his career is in Philly. So he's back, even though he's regressing, and that's kind of it. They didn't bring anybody else in. So the new starting lineup, interesting. I wonder how they decide to start things. Because it seems like Trenton Watford makes sense to start at the 4, right? But Joel Embiid is such a dominant force that if you wanted to run Kelly Oubre out or Paul George at 6'8" out, you probably would be all right. Probably, maybe. Or maybe it's B-Ball Paul at the 4 because they didn't sign anybody great. He's only 6'9", but he's a big 6'9" at 210. 6'9", 210, Paul George. Whoa. Paul George weighs more than Paul Reed? Does that make sense to anybody else? Let me Google pictures of Paul Reed real quick. Now, I didn't think he was a super chunky guy, but I definitely didn't take him to be 10 pounds lighter than, yeah, I guess so. Wow. 10 pounds lighter than Paul George. That's weird, bro. That's weird. All right, so let's say they start them guys together. It is Maxey, Eric Gordon. Nah, it has to be Kelly Oubre at the 2, right? Paul George at the 3. Kelly Oubre at the 2. Paul George at the 2. All right, so Paul George at the 2. Don't really matter. They're both wings, but his overall doesn't drop like Kelly Oubre's. So, yeah, then Kelly Oubre, Paul Reed. Okay, then off the bench, you got Drum, you got EG, you got Watford, Rocco's back in the lineup. Jared McCain, maybe not there just yet, but maybe next season. I'm excited for this team, man. I don't know if this makes them the favorite over Boston. Actually, I do know. It doesn't make them the favorite over Boston. But that's okay. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, in order to win a championship, you need a little bit of luck and a lot of skill. Who knows? Injuries are on, and maybe you become the beneficiary to some injury luck. Paul George so far is 24, 6 and 3. I want Paul George to get back to 5 assists per game on this team, but I don't know. Maybe that's too much to ask from him. Guys, I got some bad news. Well, the team is good. 36 and 13 is insane. It is absolutely insane. But as you can see, hey, Luka Kennard's on the team. Traded from Boston. Well, I guess in real life, as I record this video, he hasn't restructured his deal with the 76ers, even though they said, I mean, not the 76ers, with the Grizzlies. So he ended up in Boston. Shooting splits are wild. I mean, the man basically is taking only 3-point shots this year. It doesn't matter. As you can see, there is no who. Yes, you got it right. No Drummond. Drummond is injured. But also, Drummond is traded. Sorry. That's how we got. Joel Embiid's spinal injury. He only averaged 20 this season, by the way. He ended up playing 33 games. How do you only average 20 points? What the heck? That means Tyrese Maxey or Paul George Tyrese is 27. Look at the shooting splits. Oh my God, Tyrese, keep doing you. And Paul George is 24 as well, 50, 40, 90. But Joel Embiid is out 2 months. If that's, it could line us up. Basically the same thing happened in real life. Where he got injured and he was ready for the playoffs. That could happen again here. But it's unfortunate that we're already dealing with the injury bug. And knowing the history of the 76ers and Joel Embiid, it makes sense. But guys, I just wanted him to be healthy. And if he's not healthy, right now we're sitting at the 1 seed. I don't think we keep that 1 seed without Joel Embiid. But you saw Tyrese Maxey and Paul George's numbers. I guess it's possible. But also, who's starting at our 5-man? It is the Adeem Boom. I don't know how to pronounce his name. They drafted him in the 2nd round, and hey, he's looking good as a rookie, honestly. But he ain't Joel Embiid, and we don't. Whoever's in charge, and it's not me, Daryl Moore. You better go get you another center or something, man. Because right now we got almost nothing at the center position. We're a very, very small team. Go get one more center. to keep us, to hold us down until Joel Embiid comes back. Because look at that 3-game losing streak. That's not acceptable. Don't make it 4. Don't lose to Chris Paul and them. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll see if they do anything, or we'll see if they can make some noise in the playoffs. MVP goes to Luka Doncic. All right. It's interesting to see what Klay Thompson potentially did with them. Here are all the rest of the awards. Okay, cool. Steph Curry averaged 30. I wonder if his team is good. I don't really know. All NBA is here. Second team is here. Third team. There's a lot of injuries across the association right now, man. And we ended up as the 2 seed. Okay, so we did fall off a little bit. And Joel Embiid is back. Oh, my God. All right, so we feel good. Oh, my God. Kelly Oubre is cold. He shot 29% from 3 this season. Daryl, how is he still on the team? I don't know. We could win. We could legitimately win right now, bro. I honestly do believe that. But I do want to see what happened to Klay Thompson. I want to see what Klay Thompson is averaging. Steph Curry's team is this. They're not good. I don't think that's a playoff team. But Klay Thompson is no longer on the team. No, it's no. What happened? I don't even see, bro. Wait, did I overlook him in small forwards? Where is Klay Thompson? Hello? No. I got to go through it again. No way. I see A. Thompson, but no Klay Thompson. Unless he didn't. Oh, my God. He's dropped. Oh, he is in Dallas. But he dropped so much that I didn't even see him. I didn't even. Look. He dropped so much. I didn't even. Oh, boy. 6 points per game. 30% three-point shooter. Holy. What did Klay Thompson say? Holy cannoli. Holy cannoli. All right, first round of the playoffs, what do we see? We see the Indiana Pacers. All right, Pacers, let's see what you got. Vroom. They got Markelle Fultz at the 2. Technically, as I'm recording this video, still a free agent. Maybe he's signed by the time this video is out, but who knows? Game 1 is a win. Joel Embiid is unstoppable. Game 2, Joel Embiid is unstoppable. Yeah. This should be a win for us. 2-1 us. Oh, you can't see that, but we were up 2-0 and we just proceeded to lose 3 in a row. So that's fun for everybody involved. Don't do it. Don't lose 4 consecutively now. Because you know they're going to call them way off P again. You know they're going to call them way off P if we lose this in the first round. Look like we're going to a game. Nope. No game 7. Ha. First round exit. So that's so well. 17 minutes because he fouled out. 17 minutes. I just know they talking like crazy on TV, on podcasts. Knicks versus Mavericks, and the Knicks get the championship. Whoa. Wait, let me get to game 6. What did Klay Thompson do in game 6? Got a DNP. Yep, $50 million DNP. Got it. There's a lot of people retiring that I can't turn it around. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, it looks like that. LeBron did not retire though. We changed it. LeBron's not retiring, but a lot of people did. Okay, so interesting offseason. Joel Embiid is on the last year of his deal, so he's up for an extension. Curious to see what they could potentially do because that is a failure. Money-wise, they only got the mid-level exception, so they can't go too crazy. In real life, Donovan Mitchell signed an extension. Guess that's not the case in 2K just yet. So we will see what happens in free agency. Ha. Can the 76ers make some noise? 76ers. I'm not seeing the name. Okay, Mo Wagner. There's a backup center we've been looking for. Okay, Kyle Anderson is going to regress for sure, but that's another guy. All right, so we signed some dudes. We'll take that. Donovan Mitchell went to team up with Steph Curry. So that's unrealistic. They lose Jonathan Kuminga to the Clippers. All right. Clippers also bring back James Harden, who in real life already signed an extension. D'Angelo Russell is back. Seems like everything else is pretty uniform. But hey, we got a backup center now in Mo Wagner. So that's good. The question is, how much does Paul George regress? Because at 35 years old, you know it's coming. Down by 1. Okay, that's fine. That's not as bad as what it could be. Tyrese Maxey does not get better. It might be plateaued at a 91. Either way, I still think this is a team that should be able to compete for a championship, bro. Real talk. It's just a matter of the big fella. Game 6, 17 minutes, because you want the foul loud. What is this world we live? Oh, Cameron Payne is back. Our bench has suffered for sure. The bench is not ideal. Jeremy McCain is not even playing yet. His per 36 was crazy last year, though. He just didn't play enough. He played a total of how many minutes last season? 8 minutes per game in just a few games. He should be in the rotation, but he didn't progress enough to make you feel comfortable with playing him. So we all ride to the next season. Can Joel Embiid sign an extension, please? Because that's the thing that's scaring me a little bit right now. Because the last year of his deal is not a deal. But then again, last year he only averaged 20. Now, I know we only 2 games to the year, but what is up with your production, Joel? Did you fall off? You was just the MVP. You was just averaging the most points per minute in the history of basketball, and now you can't even give us 25 a game? 16, my man, cut it out. Anthony Edwards wins MVP. Then we get Patrick Washington winning Rookie of the Year. Anthony Simons, Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, Most Improved. Paul George, Clutch Player of the Year. They called you way off key, man. But now you really like that. All right, okay. Joel Embiid, All-NBA second team. Uh-oh. Only 20 points per game, but I guess that's fine. Paul George is on third team. Uh-oh, is this the year? The team ended up as a 2 seed again, okay. As long as it ain't the Pacers, we feel good. And the Pacers are the 3 seed, so it's definitely not them. Instead, it's the up-and-coming Orlando Magic, who have Franz Wagner at the 2. Let's take a look at this team. Whoa, Franz is running the 2? They are 6'10", 6'10", 6'7", 6'10", and then 6'7". They also got Lonzo Ball and the Rookie of the Year. How did y'all get the first overall pick? I don't know. This team is huge. What the heck? All right, we should be able to win it though, right? Game 1, we lose. All right. Okay. All right. Joel Embiid, where you at, brother? Paul George, where you at? Game 2. There's the comeback. There's the comeback win. 27, 26, 29 for the good guys. Okay, our big three. Okay. All right, we do this. First round exit no longer. Yeah, now we got Indy though, and Indy destroyed us last season. We're not going to let that happen again. They got Clint Capella at the 5. I don't know what happened to Miles, but we'll take that. We lose game 1 at home. All right. Joel Embiid had 9 points, and he fouled out. Game 2. We lose that one too. Oh, boy. What is happening? Kelly Oubre had more shots than Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. That should never, ever happen. Game 3. Thank you. Game 4. Bro, we not going to get to the conference finals in the Joel Embiid era at all. Are you being real with me? We're not going to see the conference finals at all in the Joel Embiid era, bro. He's a free agent right now. I don't like what I am seeing. Oh, boy. Oh, no, he signed an extension. All right, so we're back. Yeah. Love that. I'm just not a huge fan of what's going on. No way we bring in Paul George and we still can't even touch the conference finals. The goal is a championship, by the way. I do want to say that the goal is a championship. We can't even hit the conference finals? It's not ideal, bro. It's not ideal. I don't even know who to blame. I don't know who to blame. Like, Joel Embiid didn't have crazy counting stats, so he made all NBA teams. Paul George was Clutch Player of the Year. Playoffs came around and none of it mattered. So we brought back Kelly Oubre. We brought in Fontecchio with the mid-level. And we brought in Dwayne Hayward. Don't know anything about him, but he could shoot 3-pointers like crazy, apparently. Player progression is going to be telling for Paul George and Joel Embiid at this point in his career. And, oh my God, neither of them dropped. And Jared McCain is jumping. Oh, we got a good backup point guard now. Did he play last season? He had to play last season, right? He averaged 8 points per game. All right, Jared. Took a couple years. Who else? Jordan Walsh jumped up. I didn't even know he was on the team. And yeah, Jamarius Ramsey on the squad. I didn't even know Jamarius Ramsey would have a face scan, but he does. This is a huge season, man. Paul George is, again, he's not regressing, but he's 35 right now. So if there's any time to go out there and get it, it's now. And now you got a good backup point guard in Jared McCain. You have Fontecchio. I mean, you could, Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey, maybe it's a little bit too small to start them together, 6'3" and 6'2". So yeah, maybe it does make sense to keep him off the bench. A complete team. Jonathan Isaac at the 4. Y'all know Jonathan Isaac do one thing, and that's defend. So maybe it's not that bad this time around. First game of the season is a big win. Joel, please, bro. I just want you to be the MVP version of yourself again. And if you are that version, we're going to be the 1 seed. If you can continue to be that version of yourself, we are the 1 seed undoubtedly. And we win a championship, bro. We just need you to keep doing you. That's how you do it, JoJo. Go get another award. No, actually, the award doesn't matter. The MVP doesn't matter. It's really about, oh, look at Bob Carrington. It's really about the championship. Nobody cares about MVP awards anymore, even though I'm surprised you got it over Luka Doncic and them, which tells me that you had to you had to be the leader of a 1 seed, and we were the 1 seed by 8 games. Okay. All right. John Isaac is injured right now. That's okay. 24, 13, and a 5-ish, 50, 40 plus. 19, what the heck is his Memphis year? Gotta be a bug. 50, 40, 90 for Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is not 50, 40, 90, but he's close to it. 18 points per game. Jeremy McCain is 14 points per game. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is more like it. We should be able to do the thing. At least conference finals, bro. If they don't make the conference finals, I'm in the video. I don't care that this is a short video. I don't care. Jimmy Butler is gone. This Miami Heat team has a bunch of stuff. Nothing that scares you. You should be able to take care of business in 5 at the most. And it's going to be 5. All right, Cleveland. Now, they lost Donovan Mitchell in free agency. Again, unrealistic, but it is what it is. Jalen Tyson's at the 2. The rest of the team is pretty much the same. We're a better team than that, I think. We have the MVP, and we have 2 other all-NBA caliber players. 1-1, 2-1 us, get to the conference finals. 2-2, I swear to you. 3-2, one more game. Joel Embiid has finally made his first conference finals appearance at the age of 32? 33. He did it, though. But now we move the goalposts. Champions. Champions is the next one. Kate Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson. You also got B. Stu and Jalen Duran. So the real starting 5 nowadays is still the same. I think we're better, though. We got 390s. No other team has 390s, right? Game 1, we lose. All right, 41-point game for Joel Embiid. That's a tough one to lose, but you'll bounce back, and he does. He is now the MVP of the league and maybe the conference finals MVP. 1 game away. 1 game away. 1 game away. Oh, my God. They blew a 3-1 lead. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. They blew a 3-1 lead. D'Angelo Russell was back with the Wolves. They blew a 3-1 lead? Dang, dude. And the Pistons go on to win. Shout out to the Pistons, man. Shout out to the Pistons. But that is something. I'm sad about that. I'm genuinely sad. But at least, hey, baby steps. Next time, so you go from second round exit to conference finalists exit to now champions, right? Like, that's just the normal progression of it all, right? That's the way it should be. Man, that resume is looking like 2 MVPs, 0 NBA Finals appearances. Wemby's restricted. You know where he's going. Oh. No, the Spurs is going to match everything. Kevin Durant, Miami Heat, maybe. Okay. Brandon Miller restricted. Okay. None of that matters. To see if the 76ers end up doing anything. We'll go like 5 or 6 days in. Perfect. Yeah, he went to the Heat. The Rockets retain. Okay. Jaime Jaquez goes to the Bulls. There's a lot of teams switching out here. A lot of teams switching. The Suns, they got Jalen Duran and Michael Porter Jr. with the money that they lost with Kevin Durant at 38 going to the Miami Heat. What did we do? Matter of fact, just go straight to player progression. We are so... Jeremy McCain has jumped up 10 overalls in 2 seasons, by the way. 10 overalls in 2 seasons. And he's one of the best 6 men in basketball. You love it. You love it. Paul George is going into the last year of that deal. So he could sign an extension. Who are you? Marcel McCold? 1 point per game last season. Power forward center from France. The bench just hasn't been very good. Now they got, I think I saw DeAndre Hunter there. DeAndre Hunter will be one of the better bench players on the team. But Jeremy McCain is really solid now. DeAndre Hunter on that bench. I think I see Tech is still there. Fontecchio is still there. And, oh no, DeAndre Hunter starting because we lost. Who was that? It was John Isaac. We lost John Isaac. No, we didn't. He's just not as good anymore. Look at his splits, bro. Yuck. Yuck, bro. They be having him so much of a negative on offense, bro. I know he's not a great offensive player, but shooting 30% from the field is insane. I don't care who you are. This is basketball. This is NBA level basketball. 30-something% is ridiculous. So we lose to the champions. Okay, let's just go. Maybe Paul George signs an extension. Maybe this is the last hurrah. Jokic wins MVP. Jeremy McCain, 6th man of the year, 18, 6 and 3. Uh-oh, we got some life, baby. We got some life. We got 19 total losses on the year. Uh-oh, y'all. 76ers, are we Joel Embiid's 3rd team? Okay, 19 points per game. That's fine, I guess. As long as you turn it up come playoff time. 1 seed again. All right. Okay. We can do this, bro. We can do this. Joel Embiid, I believe. Tyrese Maxey, I believe. Paul George, I believe. Jeremy McCain, I believe. Okay? All of y'all, I believe. Eve Messi, why are you here? I don't know. I believe. I believe in all of y'all. So much so that we're shortening the rotation. It's our time to shine. Miami Heat is first. They got Kevin Durant and Bam, right? Kevin Durant, Bam, Tyler Hero is their big 3. Again, we're better. We're better than that. At least we should be. We lost game 1. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, 76er fans. I don't know if you're going to get a championship with this core. 2K is saying not a chance, apparently. All right, the Wizards have OG Anunoby, Jalen Johnson with Sarr and Bilal and Bub Carrington. That's a nice lineup, man. A nice defensive lineup, too. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we... Come on, man. Back to the conference finals. 2 games away. 1 game away. Conference finals. Bulls. 76ers conference finals. It is Bronny with Josh Giddey, Jaime Jaquez, Noah Clowney. Bro, we are so much better. Josh Giddey is their best player, bro. Beat this team in 4. Game 1, we win. Joel, come on, man. Game 2, we win. Come on. 2 away. Yeah, 1 away. Don't blow the 3-0. Don't blow the 3-0. Don't. No way. Game 7. Game 7. After being up 3-0 to a team that's so much worse than you on paper. We gonna get out of there. All right, we good. We good. Okay. Whew. It wasn't pretty, but a win is a win. All right, so we go to the finals to go against Shea, Cam Christie, Sebastian Mayer, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. I don't know where a lot of y'all guys went, but you got 2 of the top whatever players in basketball with Shea and Chet. J-Dub don't really progress like that. Game 1 is a win. Joel Embiid stunk it up. He took 2 shots the whole game, but a win is a win nonetheless. The defense was elite. Game 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game 3. No. Okay. Game 4, though, got us. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We won the 2 at home. They won 2 at home. Now we just got to win this one. And we don't. Jared McCain, great. Oh, my God. Joel Embiid, great. Paul George, 16 assists, but couldn't shoot. Tyrese Max, I don't know. I don't understand. We just had no option for them. And defensively, my God. 6 blocks. Are you kidding me? Here we go. This is the biggest game in the history of this team. No, but in a very long time, I'll say we are on the road. Is it Chesapeake? Am I tripping? Is that where we're going with it? I'm not completely sure. We should be able to get out of there with a win. And we do. Game 7 in Philadelphia. The vibes are going to be great. The fans are going to be great. Can we get it done in the Paul George era? A first quarter win, a second quarter win. Ladies and gentlemen, they said it couldn't happen. But Joel Embiid is the best player on the championship team, man. I think. Let me see. Hold on. Let me double check if he is. Big Paul George game. Joel Embiid wasn't great. Actually, it was Messi with a great game. Regardless, they did it. It took all 4 of the Paul George years, by the way. All 4 of the Paul George years to get here. But as long as you get here, that's all that matters. It don't matter how or how long it take and all that. Joel Embiid is not even on the floor for the closing seconds. Hello? Unknown leg injury. That's insane. That's insane. In the game 7 of the NBA Finals, he gets injured. Like the jokes are writing themselves. And I'm not even somebody that partakes in the Joel Embiid injury jokes. That's not even who I am. But they're making it hard not to talk about. And at game 7, he gets injured. They still win, but he gets injured in game 7. Can't even be on the court when they're celebrating. That's like half of the battle. You get there, you win, and then he is on the court celebrating. What happened to that leg injury, Joel? Didn't they say you had that leg injury? And now you just cool because all right. I see how your brain works. Oh, that's a good way to end it, man. As long as we got there and we got it done, right? As long as we got there and we got it done, I wouldn't be surprised if Paul George said that was it. Yup. See, I knew it. Look at this class, by the way. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Paul George. All these dudes are 90 plus. They can still play, honestly. DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Vucevic. Okay, these guys shouldn't be in there. Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gobert. Whoa. Like, okay. Hall of Famer, especially after this championship. Borderline Hall of Famer. That class is crazy, bro. That class is crazy. And I wonder who's actually going to get it. They only gave it to 5 people. Okay, whatever. Rudy Gobert's not a first ballot Hall of Famer after all of those DPOYs. Somebody's not right. Maybe it's me. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe. The Paul George era starting soon in Philadelphia. Get ready.